Alright, as you can see, the Ramsey show has just ended. And we're going to get going here. We always wait a few minutes for people to get in on the chat. And what do? I type in the schedule a free consultation. Gotta spell it correctly. RamseyCoach.com/Coach Steve Money. Alright, and if you have any questions about scheduling the free financial coaching consultation, what up, Bobs? Or if you have any questions about any of the videos on my channel, any of the playlists at all, any type of thing like that, you can email me at coachstevemoney@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Yeah, if you have a question and you can't watch live, you can send that question, and I will not only answer that on the show, but I'll also send you an email answer as well. And for donations to make the channel better, paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Oh, and that's the one thing I didn't put on there. Donations. And this makes it nice and clickable. It's fun to have it on my webcam frame, but you can't click on it. Coach Steve Money. PayPal.me/Coach Steve Money. That is on the PayPal server. The PayPal.me thing is what up, AJ? You can call in. I'd like anybody that would like to call in and say a few words. I'm planning on doing that for the 100th episode, which will be a week from Friday. That will be the 100th. Today is number 91. Alright, well, let's get started. Where are the notes? No song came up today. So we'll just go do 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 do. Live from Columbus, 08. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, where we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment by going to that link that's at the top of the chat, the RamseyCoach.com/Coach Steve Money. You can reach me on Instagram and Twitter, Coach Steve Money, no spaces in there. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, PayPal.me/Coach Steve Money. And when you type that in, that will automatically change to a secure connection, the HTTPS. :/. Thank you up on the I'm not growing the beard out. AJ, it gets too itchy. I had it. Oh gosh. Alright, AJ, you asked for it. My previous girlfriend, when I say previous, it's like 4 or 5 years ago. Let's see. You guys see that? Yeah. So, that's not really a good look, and plus, itchy. So, there you go. So yeah, any of the regulars, like say if you'd like to join me on the 100th. I'm trying to think of some other fun stuff to maybe do for the 100th episode. And again, that would be in 2 weeks. So that is what? Friday the 3rd. Friday, September the 3rd would be the 100th episode. OBS votes without the beard. So there you go, AJ. Today's Ramsey Show hosts were Dave Ramsey and Ken Coleman, and you can pre-order his new book, From Paycheck to Purpose. What is it called? The Clear Path to Doing Work You Love. And right now we can go market report and look at the upness. Look at the upness. Not quite for the Dow Jones. It still has some getting back to do, but it was still up today. But new highs for the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, which is your tech stocks. The Russell led the way. That's the small cap index, but that has some ways to go still to hit that high, which was way back on March 15th. And then that thing sort of plummeted and comes back and tries to get back up there again. And then, nope, plummets and plummets. And then it, yeah, so that's your small cap fun times. Let's see what else we got on here. The Nasdaq said 1.55% up, so 1.5%. And again, I mean, you have down days which take away from it, but if you think about these percentages in that it's supposed to be 10 to 12% a year, so that's 1.5 in one day. Let's see. I think we're all up. Yeah. Microsoft was down a little bit during the day, but it's finished positive. You can see Apple a little over 1. Alphabet, which owns Google, 1.9. Amazon over 2%. Facebook over 1. And Tesla, 3.83%. Let's see, that's just the 1 day is what shows up first. That's just how it was right there, and then it went down and then it said, whoa, we're gonna go up. So, but let's see, let's look over 6 months. So definitely not a high for them. That would be right there, April 13th. All right. Dow Jones rallies as Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine gets full FDA approval. Tesla races higher. Yeah, basically they gave FDA gave preliminary approval to I think all the vaccines, so they could go ahead and get them out into the wild. I think that was about it. On this, yes. And we can check, let's check the crypto check. Oh, there's Europe. Up. Asia, up. Currencies, let's see how the dollar's doing. The euro was up. Dollar down against the yen. Oh, dollar's down today, looks like. Yep, dollar's down against everything today. Oh, let me look at the chat there. Matty Bags. I didn't see it yet, Maddie, but I will check that out. OBS has good advice for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, you can click the notification bell, and that will let you know when I do some live stuff. Probably won't be because I'm in the midst of moving. I got most of the big stuff already moved, so it's just getting the rest of my stuff and then getting the apartment cleaned up nicely so I can get my deposit back. That would be fun. AJ, I ain't trying to brag or nothing, AJ, but I made $345 for today. So, yeah, and that's always fun when you work 2 jobs. You actually go to work at 2 jobs, and then your investment makes more than you actually made for being at 2 jobs for, 5, 12, 13, 14 hours. So, yeah, I hear you. Oh, Tina Scher, fashionably late. The Queen of Sheba is on her own time. Storms rolling in the Carolinas, apparently. What up, Sid? How's that feel? Feel good? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. Should have been way more by now, but you can't do anything about that. Can't change the past. You can just work with the facts as they are, and start when you start. Oh, Sydney's late for budget meeting. Always approved. Always. Oh, let's see. Did this have anything else? Oh, S&P Nasdaq rally to records as investors eye Fed's Jackson Hole event. The Fed is always doing something, like having a meeting or getting ready to release minutes or something like that. Let's see what this is. To a key Federal Reserve event that could lay out the framework for the central bank to begin tapering its asset purchases. Okay, and so what that means is the Fed is just buying stuff, and so to help out the market during the COVID, and even before that they were doing it. And Jackson Hole must be the place that they meet, although it does say it's virtual. Interesting. PayPal Inc. announced customers in UK will be allowed to buy, sell, and hold the cryptocurrencies Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash beginning this week. Separately, Bitcoin rose up to the 50,000 level, a 3-month high. Alrighty. I think that was about it there. Let's see. What up, CP? Good to see you. How you doing, man? AJ's still alive, and so is CP. So all the initial people are doing well, it seems like. No. I noticed as soon as it came on, Ken didn't have his, and I was like, oh man. So Ken seems like a guy that if it's on the desk, he'll use it. So got tickets today for this movie. Comes out on the 3rd. Speaking of the day of the 100th show of the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. Got tickets for this from my favorite theater, and when I was done, it made me decline 4 different offers before it would show me the online ticket, basically the QR code. I had to. The first one was Visa's browser add-on thing wanted to happen, and then the other 3 I can't remember. I just clicked on them really quickly, but that's annoying. It's like, I already gave you the money. Can I just get my ticket? Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty. AJ's excited to see that movie. Yeah, my son wanted to go. I probably wouldn't see it in a theater if it was me by myself, but my son wanted to go see it. So, and it's Marvel. How bad could it be, right? So it might be good. Trailer was neat. Queen of Sheba says she's not excited about it, but it fits in the MCU, so she has to see it. Yep, and you never know what kind of mid-credit or end-credit scene you'll get about whatever the next movie is, which I think is... Oh, next one is Eternals, I believe, is the next one after this. What do we got on Yahoo? Everyone. Okay, today was a slow news day on the finance section. Even this was in the Google finance page. Everyone is buying this ghost rug from TJ Maxx that went viral on TikTok, and one of these links, it has it in here, which I've already found for you, so you don't have to. And that's it right there. Whoops. That's her jumping. You see the ghost right there on it? So not that exciting, but it went viral, so, and now they'll sell out. So that's fun. Oh, and speaking of, let's see, even though we're in, isn't it this the dog days of summer? Or is that more the middle of it than closer to the end? Starbucks pumpkin spice latte will be sold starting tomorrow. And who was it? Dunkin', I think, had their Dunkin' made its fall lineup available earlier than ever before, rolling it out on August 18th. All right, and of course at Menards we have the Halloween section all done already, so we have all that out. So there you go. Happy Halloween, everybody. Workers at all U.S. Nabisco bakeries are on strike, potentially disrupting the Oreo supply. This is from Yahoo News, and it was, I think, from a few days ago. This might have been a Sydney, field reporter Sydney submission. And they're union employee, they're union already, so that's not what they want. They want to propose, they're going on strike to protest proposed changes amid contract negotiations with parent company Mondelez International. So, factory in Portland, Oregon. They've been on strike for 2 weeks, and we're joined by Monday about 400 employees at Nabisco's bakery in Richmond, Virginia. I did not know they had a bakery in Richmond, Virginia. You think that's where that Keebler Elf tree is? Or is that a different company? Or is that made by Nabisco too? I don't know. I don't know these things. They walked off the job to go on strike. Alright, well. Let's see. This fight about maintaining what we already have, said the vice president of the local union chapter. During the pandy, we were all putting in a lot of hours. Demand was higher. People were at home, and the snack food industry did phenomenally well. So, all right. Oh, they were going to close. They closed 2 bakeries, and telling the rest of us they have to take concessions. So, they don't like that. It was up today, Tina. You should have done well today. Bags, exactly. Yeah, the Toll House cookies, yeah. I don't know. Keebler's a different company though, right? I think. Fine. Steve is Googling stuff. Yeah, so this is different than Nabisco stuff. Alright, okay. That settled that. See, there's the tree. Oh look, it's got a nice fun animation. Alright. And let's see where it says at the bottom it was, oh. Owned by Nabisco. No, I don't know. Oh no. I guess it's their own thing. Oh, let's see what else we got. From the Motley Fool, and this seems like a Sydney submission as well. 3 steps to $1.9 million in retirement savings. Retirement is expensive. Here's exactly how to get what you need. 1, assess what you have. First step is to make note of what you already have. Write down the balances of all of your retirement accounts. And don't forget about old accounts from previous employers. You know, don't be having one at Blockbuster and then you know, you remember it 10 years later and there's no finding it. Consider migrating those to the IRA so you can more easily manage your money in one place. If you qualify for a 401k match through your job and you plan to claim it, make a note of how much this is. Alright, then calculate how much you need, figure out how much you need to save to reach 1.9 million, or whatever your retirement number is. Shouldn't be too difficult once you have the above information. Most retirement calculators will do the work for you. You'll have to decide what investment rate of return to use. A good estimate is 5 or 6 per year. Your investments might grow faster than this, but by using a lower estimated rate of return, your plan won't get thrown off too much by a recession or inflation or whatever. And they like to use a lower number like that. Don't be surprised if you have to save over $1,000 per month. A 30-year-old with a $25,000 nest egg already who wants to save 1.9 million on their own by 65 would need to set aside about $12.38 per month to reach that goal, assuming a 6% average rate of return. A 35-year-old would need to save $17.94 per month, all other factors being equal, because they have 5 fewer years. The earlier the year, the more the years, so the earlier you start, the better. So don't take out debt. That way you can skip baby step 2 and your life will be better. Trust me. Number 3, find ways to close the gap between what you have and what you need. Delay retirement. Yep, work more. That'll help. Increase income. Look for ways. Claim your match if you're not already. Working overtime. Pursuing promotions. Switching employers. Starting a side hustle. Reconsider investments. Ideally, you don't want to pay more than 1% of your assets in fees every year, as this hampers the growth of your savings. Right? May appear as a dollar amount. Expense ratios for mutual funds and exchange traded funds are often written as a percentage of your assets. A 1% expense ratio means you owe the fund manager 1% of whatever you have invested in the fund every year. If you're trying to keep these low, index funds are a good bet. If you have access to them, they instantly diversify your savings, and they're known for being affordable while providing strong returns. But if you get a nice managed fund and you've done your research on it, it should make enough to cover the extra expenses involved. But this is basically stuff that we already knew, right, kids? Sid's gonna start tracking net worth soon. There you go. You can mention whatever you want, Tina, in the chat. If you get too crazy, we'll just delete it. Google Sheets. Oh, another YouTuber made it available for free. Okay. The sheet even tracks negative net worth. That's not fun to think about. Sid knows it's positive, but not sure how much. Low, is that short for Lois? Lois, maybe? Loretta? Alright, let's see. 4 retirement strategies, saving strategies millionaires rely on according to their financial planners. So, your financial planners are outing you guys. Financial planners who work with millionaires say they always tell their clients to have a goal. Finding ways to get money into a Roth IRA helps ensure tax-free withdrawals in retirement. That's right. That would mean opening one. And if you make too much money to qualify, you could do the backdoor version of that. Perfectly legal. Filling a health savings account and working with an affordable advisor, also smart moves. And was that it? Was that the 3? The 4? Oh, the last step was read more stories from. Is that right, or is there another list? Oh, 1, yeah. Take advantage of the Roth. Use the HSA. Have a goal. And work with a flat fee advisor. Although a lot of them like to work on the percentage. Commission. And this from Newsweek, an opinion by Philip Pilkington. Are we about to repeat the 2008 housing crisis? And let's see here. Bubbles in housing markets are first and foremost caused by the overvaluation of homes. Check. We got that happening. 2 of the most popular ways to measure housing valuation are inflation-adjusted house pricing indices. Approval of that word, indices. Awesome word there. And house price to median income indices. And if you're not aware, that is the plural for index. Inflation adjusted house price indices. He likes it a little bit too much. I thought I liked it. Show us how much house prices have risen relative to prices in the economy as a whole. Right now, this index is flashing bright red. It is giving us a reading of 94.6. This is the highest in history, the previous high being 92.3 in March 2006. The house price to median income index measures the affordability of housing relative to the average person's salary. It is flashing red too. It is giving us a reading of 6.7, just below the previous high of 7 in November 2005. Based on these measures, it's safe to say that the U.S. housing market is as overvalued as it ever has been in history. So there's little reason to doubt that a large bubble hasn't been inflated in the market. Why did it happen? For the same reason there are bubble dynamics in the junk bond markets. 2020, in response to lockdown-generated recession, the Federal Reserve stepped into the mortgage market and gobbled up a huge number of mortgage-backed securities. Seemingly oblivious to the lessons it should have learned in 2008, the Fed made up around 30% of the entire market by September 2020. The Fed does not learn lessons. The government as a whole does not learn lessons. Not that the Fed is part of the government. It's its own thing, I think. They can do whatever they want. Naturally, MBS issuance soared in response. In the first half of 2021, it was growing at around 25% per year, by far the fastest growth rate on record since statistics began. So it's clearly not what has clearly not happened. Oh, because they haven't learned their lesson. Frankly, our elites seem jittery and distractible in a way the greatest generation was not. They rush from one crisis to the next like a drug addict in need of a fix. If you hang around policy people long enough, you start to question whether this isn't a sort of game to them. More crises, again, good word, more crises, plural for crisis, mean more for them to do and more for them to gossip about. This is clearly a group of people raised on television and social media, always needing another dopamine hit. Alright, well, how much damage could it do? Construction firms see that the prices and with them profits are rising, so they borrow and invest. As of the second quarter of 2021, residential construction investment is growing at around 35% per year, highest rate in the past 30 years. Like the housing market, the construction sector is running hot. If prices fall, it seems like that investment will go into hard reverse. So you'd be looking at 5% of total employment. Construction employment is slightly off its peak of 5.6% in mid 2006, but still plenty high. So you could have those jobs lost. And the junk bond market problem, allowing bankrupt businesses to keep their lights on in a bubble in the housing market, driving record rates of residential construction investment. It's hard to come to any other conclusion. The next financial crisis could make 2008 look like a dress rehearsal, and let's hope not. What up, Joe? That's right, AJ, quoting, I believe that was Hillary Clinton, that said, "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Absolutely. Another one of my favorite ones is for the Affordable Care Act. We have to pass it so you can see what's in it. Fun times. Stream this week. I am moving, in the process of moving still, and so maybe no other streams other than I know you guys are crying. No, do stream, Steve. Ramsey Show Aftershow every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right after the Ramsey Show YouTube video ends. Board gaming with Steve and Glenn most Tuesdays, but not the last one and not this one. I believe my boy is at a board gaming convention. And I will usually start a live stream just for chatting if the Ramsey Show mod has not posted that day's show by 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as was the case 5 times in the past, 2 months, something like that. It's been a while, too. Been a while since we had to do that. And we got the Ohio fact of the day. Charles Goodyear of Akron developed the process of vulcanizing rubber in 1833. And is the company that has his name on it, tire company, has a blimp that flies around to sporting events and such. What else did I have there? And Bella and I have not talked in a few days, so I don't know what's going on with that, with father-daughter video gaming. But again, too busy moving this week. Probably probably by next week. Definitely as it gets closer to September, I'll do more stuff. Cause I'm pretty. I moved all the big stuff yesterday. So just have to move small stuff and clean the apartment to get my deposit back. Yeah. Alrighty. AJ had to go, possibly to deal with some food item that he is preparing. He a lot of times he prepares some wonderful kind of meat for his family for sustenance. Let's see if there's anything I missed or anything that's new. Shipping crisis getting worse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going with that. From CNN Business. Shipping crisis getting worse. Here's what that means for holiday shopping. Are you like me? Did you not know there was a shipping crisis? Vast network of shipping stuff is badly tangled, and the cost of shipping is skyrocketing. That's troubling news for retailers and holiday shoppers. I did not know that shipping was going up. Did you guys notice anything about shipping going up on stuff? I mean, because when I don't have Amazon Prime, so I always order, like, what do you got to order? $35 now. It used to be $25, where you had to order $25 to get free shipping from them and their not affiliate, the people, the third party people that ship through Amazon. More than 18 months into the pandemic, the disruption to global supply chains is getting worse, spurring shortages of consumer products and making it more expensive for companies to ship goods where they're needed. Unresolved snags, emergence of new problems, including the Delta variant, mean shoppers are likely to face higher prices and fewer choices this holiday season. My Adidas, Crocs, and Hasbro are already warning of disruptions as they prepare for the crucial end period. The pressures on global supply chains have not eased, and we do not expect them to anytime soon, said CEO of C.H. Robinson, one of the world's largest logistics firms. Latest obstacles in China, where a terminal in the Ningbo Zhusan port south of Shanghai has been shut since August 11th after a dock worker tested positive for COVID-19. That's interesting. Just one worker test positive, and you got to shut the whole thing down for 2 weeks. All right. Major international shipping lines, including Maersk, Hapag-Lloyd, and CMA CGM, have adjusted schedules to avoid the port and are warning customers of delays. Well, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. But as I said, personally, I haven't noticed any. Oh, excuse me, sleepy. 4 hours of sleep last night. I got up at 7 a.m. and went to work at 8 yesterday. That was Sunday, and I moved stuff until about midnight. Got to bed. And then woke up at 4 to go to my part-time job. Let's see, Rosa. Shipping companies expect the global crunch to continue. That's massively increasing the cost of moving cargo and could add to the upward pressure on consumer prices. Alright. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, stuff could be getting more expensive to ship, but like not on stuff that I get currently. I mean, I guess, I mean personally, but like if food is going to cost more to ship, we're going to be paying for that in the price of the item. It spells trouble for retailers and consumer goods companies trying to restock inventories heading into the crucial year-end holiday shopping season. Absolutely. Alrighty, I think that's about it. Retailers are bracing for the impact of that. So yeah, so things could be increasing in price even more so over the regular inflation amount. What time is it? 43 after the hour. And next comes traffic. Apple employees are organizing now under the banner of Apple 2. They've had some issues there. Disney store is closing. Oh, you could get some stuff on liquidation sale. Alrighty, I guess that will be about it today. As I was saying, let's see, what was the last one I did? A Madden 22 when I updated when I uploaded my first Madden 22 roster, because EA Sports does not do a roster update, I guess, until it's the roster is finalized to right before the regular season starts. This weekend will be, actually I think it's Thursday and Friday, where it will be the last preseason games. And then in September, early September, the season will start. And then that's when they'll have theirs. Do the tech support video as well, and that would be in the computer playlist. If you're interested in that, I just look at the Reddit, the tech support subreddit, and sort by new, and then just comment on people's problems, like what it could possibly be, what caused it, and what they can do about it to fix it. As you can see, the video gaming, it's all Madden all the time on video gaming lately, but I do have the previous, we have 13, whoa, didn't mean to click that. Where'd it go? We have, it took us 13 streams to do the full playthrough of It Takes Two. And my daughter and I did that. And I think there's a couple other different video game things in there as well. Yeah. So, like I said, probably just the after show through this week, and then that'll be it. And also, again, upcoming stream will be on Friday, September 3rd. It will be the 100th episode of the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. Judy says, Sonic had notice on their order boards due to shipping. Your order may not be available. Sonic did? Interesting. Your order? Were they poking fun at it? Like comparing their servers bringing it out to your car, meaning the shipping, or meaning they didn't get the food for it? But they wouldn't be able to They wouldn't take orders for it if they didn't have the materials. Which in food, Steve, is called ingredients. I knew that. Alrighty, well, I will see you guys tomorrow in the chat, in the Ramsey Show chat, and we will do this all again on tomorrow. Yeah, Joe, shipment, if it's shipment from suppliers, they should not, oh, I see, yeah, I see, I mean, but you know, they would just say that they're out of the ingredient or whatever. Good night, Tina. May you and everybody in Chiba have a good night. Alrighty, see you guys tomorrow. Same Coach Steve time, same Coach Steve YouTube channel. Make smart financial decisions